what we've been able to put together for you here is a bundle, not of a warehouse clearance, because let me tell you, these ink pads are not on clearance. These are going to be in stock forever and a day. These are our water reactives. They're our #1 best-selling ink pads. What we've got is, we've got basically the most popular triple sets that we do. So all of the distressy colours. So I'm going to show you how to do distressing around the edge of your cardstock. So we've got things like your greys, your browns. We've also got things like the smoked anthracite colours, the deep blues, and we happen to have an order in for our Christmas colours as well. So I've included our 3 Christmas colours. So to give you an idea, when we say they all match in one, for example, there is the 3 that come together in our beautiful blue collection. And there is the 3 that come together in our lovely deep greens. So that is how they all work together. Now I'm going to try and show you a couple of techniques. Probably just going to have to be quite quick here, but I did an amazing show. I mean, I would say that because it was one of mine, but right at the beginning of lockdown, I did a fabulous show with techniques using our water reactive ink pads. And oh, honestly, everybody loved them, right? So here we go. Let me just show you. If you are wanting to distress around the edges of your paper, okay? I often use a nice brown. So let me just get one of our ink applicators. And if this was a nice topper that we were going to work with, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that brown, and then you just tap it off your ink pad, and then just start moving. And can you see, you just literally bring in a little bit of colour around the edge of your cardstock. So this is how it works. Can you see, I'm just picking up, tapping off the excess, and then I'm just building up those layers of colour. Don't go with too much. You can always add more. You can't take it away. So I can feel it starting to run out, tap it off the edge, and I can really pick that up and create that lovely kind of distressy shade as we go around, okay? So this is what I would be doing. You get all 3 of the different browns that we have in that set to match up, right? So that is just doing the kind of distress there. Can you see? So that is what you see quite often. People are wanting to really achieve that lovely distressy look. Now, what about doing the different ombres, right? So if I just come on here, let's bring another sheet in here. And I want to build up some different ombres here. I'm going to start, let's have a look, let's get 3 different shades. So I'm going to get the lovely green. So I've got smoked emerald, green topaz, and also the frosty jade. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up this brown, because trust me, the trick all the time with these is work on your glass mat, get that glass mat nice and clean, and then always work to the edge. So let's start off with the frosted jade. Pick up a little bit of that colour, and I'm going to start and build up that lovely ombre from the top. Look, I've still got, despite my best efforts to clean that up there, I've still managed to pick up a little bit of brown from the top there. So I'm getting the lovely frosted jade, and you can always add more colour, but you can't take it away. So that's the nice lightest shade. Then when you want to darken it, you come down to the next deeper shade. So I can come with the next one in the set, and you can see already how that is the same colour family, but it is going to blend in beautifully and give us the next deepest shade in the ombre there. And then if I want to go a little bit further, watch, I'm going to pick up the next one, the smoked emerald, which is going to come in even deeper. And I'm going to just build that one up from the bottom with the smoked emerald. And this is how you get those 3-tone backgrounds that people are always talking about, that are always looking to achieve. And actually, if I want to just deepen it even still, look at that, by giving a double layer of that same one, we've even got that lovely ombre all the way up from dark right up to light. So that's when you use 3 of the same colour family, but get that lovely ombre going on. Now, that's fabulous. But then look what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you, if you wanted to start and do a faux bleaching effect, you want to take some colour out of there. I'm just going to bring in a little bit of my kitchen paper here, and I'm just going to use a paintbrush, and I'm going to just flick a couple of little bits of water onto the edge there, right? Now this works better with deeper shades than it does with the lighter ones, okay? So I've just flicked the water onto there. And then as soon as we start and pick up that colour, you get that beautiful splatter effect. And you can see it's been left on here. And this is the faux bleaching effect. So I can come in with another layer now. not wait as long this time. And if I don't wait as long, it won't take as much colour out. So then you'll start and get double layers of that lovely bleaching effect. So I think that's a brilliant way to get all your backgrounds done. But then also, don't forget, we actually started off, this is the way that a lot of people use it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you do a little bit of stamping. So they are ink pads, so don't think that you have to just use them for creating these background effects. I'm going to pop one of these stamps onto, I'm going to pop them onto a rocker block, because we've got some rocker blocks on offer as well. So I'm going to pop these onto a rocker block and show you how you can do these in watercolour with them. So there we go, onto here. Let's bring out, do you think, I think I'm going to use the browns again. Actually, I'm going to show you how to do a couple of different shades on here. So watch this, because I'm going to stamp, I'm going to use my lovely stamping mat to get a lovely kind of blended effect. And I'm going to go with the lightest colour all over the background first. I love this effect. It's one of my favourite ones to do. And then I'm just going to tap around the outside with my darkest one. So we've got like a two-tone brown ombre going on. And I'm going to stamp that down onto there. So you've got that two-tone straight away. And then watch what happens when we bring in a damp brush. I can just start and drag out a little bit of that colour and get that lovely sepia kind of, you know, when it just looks like you've painted this, but you haven't actually done any painting. This is what we're talking about. So the brush was damp, not wet, not too wet there. And I'm still not losing any definition that we've got from the base stamp, but I've got that lovely kind of blend going on there. And these are just 2 or 3 of the techniques that you're going to be able to do using these ink pads. They're our water reactive ink pads, our #1 best selling ink pads that we have in our whole collection. Like I said, we've been out of stock of all of these colours that you're looking at here for quite some time now. Our stocks arrived in our US warehouse. We thought it was such a shame not to have these on as part of our Black Friday special. So these aren't a warehouse clearance. These are one of our Black Friday specials. To be honest, if you are a platinum member, you are pretty much getting these for half price. So 24 of our ink pads at a half price, ridiculous deal. And I will tell you, the reason we've been able to, I've got my pointy paintbrush out. The reason we've been able to do these at such great value is because usually these ink pads are shipping over to us here in the UK in our global fulfillment centre. We're getting them ready and then shipping them out to you guys all over America. So we're saving on 2 lots of shipping, and we've passed that saving on to you. It's one of our most essential items. We don't ever discount. I mean, the discounts we do, we sometimes give the trays away for free, or we sometimes have, you know, special offer where you get 10-15% off. But to get these for close to half price, well, over half price if you're a club member, is a redonkulous deal. You definitely can't afford to miss out on it. Go back and watch some of the tutorials we've got. But even if it's just to use them for basic distressing, or to use them for creating background ombres, they're a brilliant set to have, and all those fantastic colours to kind of get you started. So look, just a couple of different techniques that you could be doing.